Hey, I don't know if you guys can hear me or see me. I'm at the Pinacoteca Museum. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a big museum nerd and buff, and they have a bunch of stuff at the Pinacoteca. I want to show you guys around the Pinacoteca, but there are a few things that I want to point out specifically. You know, like first just some crazy stuff. Like check out this room I'm in. Hold on. So like I was saying, we're at the Pinacoteca Museum, and they have some things I want to share with you guys, not just fun stuff, but I want to talk to you about something that I've seen that I had to really change some things about. Watch this. Now, the way security works here is that once I step out of this room, I am out for good, because that's the way it works with security and going in and out of places. Now, check this out. What's interesting is that traveling the world, you find out how much of Black American culture is emulated and studied everywhere in the world. Just everywhere in the world. You know, everywhere you go in the world, Black culture is studied and looked at. But what I want to show you is it's not the cool factor that so many people look at when they study Black culture. The thing that they look at are the things that we've gone through that Black people in this country are still going through. We're looked at as the winners because we fought through some of the same things they're fighting through, and often they take inspiration from our art, our culture, not just what I consider, I'm big on the men who write literature and the W.E.B. Du Bois and those guys, and, we also have to remember so much of our culture came from just people who were rebels that we look at as normal now, but are rebellious in their day. Like, look at this. Look at all the stuff that has been donated through the years. And honestly, if this jacket was my size, I might consider making them an offer on this one. Look at that jacket. Who remembers that? Look at all this wild style. They take so much of Black culture and they look at it not just as being cool, but we survived so many things that Black Brazilians are still going through. They come to us for inspiration. Now, we got a couple other things. I'm going to show you this video exposition they have. Look at this. Okay, for Adrian and anybody else who's looking, I am at the museum in São Paulo, Brazil. I put the name in the title, and they have this really interesting exhibition going out, and I wanted to share part of it with you. So we're at the Pinacoteca Museum in São Paulo, Brazil. Some of the artifacts in this room are things taken straight from that northeastern corridor of the United States, parts of graffiti. You guys know how I feel about graffiti. I'm not a graffiti person. I like art. I like spray can art. I like all kinds of art. But I can't deny how talented some of these things are. Look at this. Wow. Sao Paulo, Brazil has a very uneasy relationship with street art and graffiti. You have a lot of very talented artists who are painting in places where they shouldn't be painting, yet still that's how they get discovered. It's kind of like classic graffiti culture in the United States. And if anybody watching has any link to that culture and wants to talk about it, let me know. Hey, listen, I wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse into what I'm doing. I'm probably going to come back on later. I hope everybody has a great day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.